Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Deepika. In this video, we are going to see the new announcement notice by MCC for PG applicants. So, they have changed the admission process for PG programs. So, before it was merit plus interview. So, they will first select you by your merit, and then if you are selected, then they will do an interview. So, this was the admission process for PG programs back in the days. So today, MCC has released a notice regarding PG admissions. So I will show you that. Then you will get a clear idea of how PG program admission is. So here you can see PG entrance test for 2024. So you click on this, and here is the notice for PG admissions. Said that entrance test for PG admissions 2024. So first is category 1. It says that applicants to the following PG programs have to appear for an entrance test. So if you're applying to these programs like MA English Literature, which is in aided stream, MSc Statistics aided, MSc Physics aided, MSc Chemistry aided, MCOM aided, MSc Applied Microbiology SFS, MSc Data Science SFS. So for these programs, you have to give an entrance test. So here they have clearly mentioned that this is the category 1 and applicants to the following PG programs have to appear for an entrance test. If you are applying to any of these programs, then you have to appear for an entrance test to get into this program. So they have given the dates also. Postgraduate entrance test schedule 2024. Entrance test batch 1 is on 7th June 2024. Entrance test batch 2 is on 12th June 2024. So they have given the pattern also for the entrance test. So the entrance test will be for 90 minutes duration for 50 marks with 35 objective type questions for 35 marks and descriptive questions for 15 marks. So you have to prepare accordingly. So there will be 35 objective type questions and descriptive questions for 15 marks. So total is 50 marks. Then how you will be selected? So ranking will be based on marks of qualification exam and entrance exam. That means marks in your UG as well as entrance exam. So they will combine both and then they will calculate your marks and then they will release the selection list. So the list of applicants who are shortlisted for the entrance test selection procedure will be put up in the college website, and application will also be informed through email. So not everyone who have applied to these 7 programs will have to appear for entrance test. If you receive an email from college saying that you are shortlisted for the entrance test, they will first see your UG marks. For example, you have applied, so then the college will see your UG marks and then they will put up a shortlisted candidates list, a selection list type for the entrance test. So then only you have to appear for entrance test. It's not like that if you have applied for these 7 programs, then you have to give the entrance test. First, you will be selected and they will release a selection list for the candidates who are shortlisted for entrance test. Also, they will inform you if you're selected for entrance test through your email. So this is the process, and entrance test selection procedure will be held at MCC. Okay, so the entrance test will be at MCC inside the campus. Then applicants who do not appear for entrance test on the specified date and time will not be considered for admissions. If they have given you batch 1 entrance test date, then you have to go to that specific date only. If you are not able to visit the college and if you're not able to give the entrance test, then you will be rejected and will not be considered for admission. So you cannot change your date for entrance test. So once you have given the entrance test, so they will combine your UG marks and entrance exam marks, and then they will release the list of provisionally selected candidates for admission. That will be published on college website, and also you will be informed through email. So this is for the category 1 for these 7 programs. This is the selection procedure. Now coming to category 2. So applicants to the following PG programs will be shortlisted and informed about the selection procedure separately. So these are these 2 programs which comes in category 2, social work aided and social work SFS. So the admission process is like, so you have applied for these 2 programs and now you will be selected based on you will be shortlisted based on your UG marks, and then you will be notified about the selection process. So they have not clearly mentioned what the selection process is, but that is what they have given, that first they will shortlist candidates who have got like good marks in UG, and then they will be going for the next process. So this is for the category 2. Now moving ahead with category 3. In category 3, the marks of qualifying examination alone will be considered for shortlisting. So no entrance test will be conducted for the following programs. So this is the category 3. So in this we have 13 courses. So here you can see the programs: MA History aided, MA Political Science aided, MA Public Administration aided, MA Economics aided, MA Philosophy aided, MA Tamil Literature aided, MSc Mathematics aided, MSc Plant Biology, Plant Biotechnology aided, MSc Zoology aided, MA Communication SFS, MSc Chemistry SFS, MCOM SFS, and MCA. Check the eligibility norms in the college website. SFS. So for the MCA, you need to give TANCET exam. So that is why they have said that check the eligibility on the college website. So you have to appear for TANCET, and then based on your TANCET score, you will be selected. So this is for the category 3. Here you can see MCOM. For SFS, you don't need any entrance exam, but for MCOM aided, you need to appear for an entrance test. So make sure that in which stream you are applying, you have to see your program and as well as the stream. It's not like that if you are going for MCOM, SFS, or aided, the process will be same. For SFS, the process is different. For aided, the process is different. It depends on your course. It depends on the program and the stream. So keep that in mind. And also for the category 3, they have said that provisionally selected candidates must pay fees and report on given date and time, failing which their admission will be automatically cancelled. So the admission process is only by your UG marks. So it is merit based for category 3 group, and you will, if you are selected for the program, then you will be receiving email from college, and as well as the selection list will be released on the college website, and you have to visit the college and make the fee payment and do all the process on the with the given date and time. And if you fail to do that, then your admission will be cancelled. Also, they have mentioned that apart from paying the fees, admitted candidates must surrender all their original certificate listed for the further processing of the admission. So this is for your certificate verification. So you have to go with all your documents, and then you will be getting your certificate verification done, and you will be getting your ID card, and then your admission would be successful. So this is the process for PG applicants. I hope it clears all your doubt. Still, if you have some doubt, then do come down below, or you can directly DM me on WhatsApp. So that's it, guys, for this video. I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you did, then please give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.